Okay, we're live. Welcome back to Strong Man Personal Finance. Welcome back, everybody. I got a very special video for you guys today. I'm not going to talk about Jeremy financial education, maybe in passing. I'm not going to dump on any YouTubers. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make a sick, disgusting, degenerate thumbnail for free. And it's really not that hard, ladies and gentlemen. Now, when I first started YouTube, my BlueTube, my thumbnails were freaking trash. Okay. And some may argue my thumbnails are bad now. I actually have people make me thumbnails, but I know how to make my own. And it's actually a very simple process as long as you know the steps to do it. It's really not that hard. Now, the first thing you need to know is if you open PowerPoint and you have a slide on PowerPoint, the exact dimensions of the PowerPoint slide are the dimensions of the YouTube thumbnail. So if you just take a random picture and you don't format it to fit inside that PowerPoint thumbnail, it's going to be misshapen, jacked up. Pieces are going to get cut off. I had that problem consistently when I first started doing YouTube, and it freaking pissed me off. But now that I know that the PowerPoint slide perfectly matches the thumbnail size, you can do it that way. So I'm going to show you my thumbnail compendium. And I actually have a running list of thumbnails that I can use, copy, edit, and basically tinker with in order to update my thumbnails. So let's go ahead and pull up my thumbnails. Okay. Here we go. Am I sharing my screen? Yes, I am. So here's my... Sorry. This is my list of thumbnails. So you can see I have thumbnails going all the way back to... Holy crap. I have 241 different thumbnails. I might be able to delete this. Oh, God. Now, this is one of my older thumbnails. And you can see it's kind of all over the place. So one thing I learned is you want to have huge text and you want to have huge pictures of people so you can see them clearly. Because when somebody's going through a list of videos and, you know, they can't really make out who the person is, they're going to have issues. So I like to blow people up as much as possible so they're clearly recognizable. And then if I want to, I add some text. So, like I said, the most important thing is scaling your picture. Now, you can actually group pictures together. Here's a poor, unfortunate picture of, what's his freaking name? Ticker symbol U. So you can actually group everything together. I actually have pieces that I put in separately. You can like shrink it and make it larger. We'll put them down here.
Hey guys, I'm ticker symbol U.
And then you have our goddess, Kathy Wood, who, you know, me, an accountant, can pick better stocks than she can. She's a freaking joke. And we'll shrink Kathy a little bit. So, oh God, I didn't group it. Oops. First, you got to group it. Group. See? So you put it all together, you select all the sub images, and then you group them together. And then when you shrink it, they all should shrink proportionally. Now, we have the YouTube thumbnail size. It perfectly matches the slide. The first thing you're going to want is a background. Now, you don't have to pay anybody for a freaking background, a YouTube background. You can literally go on Google and type in YouTube thumbnail background. You do that, and there's 1,000 different freaking ones. And all you have to do is copy and paste it in. Ooh, look at this one. That's pretty. So copy, go to your thumbnail, make a new slide, and paste it in there. Now, it may not fit initially, but you literally just drag it to a corner and spread it out. And look at that. It perfectly fits. So you have a very nice thumbnail background that you can start working with. Now, we're going to make a thumbnail about soy boys because I like picking on soy boys. You know, the people that buy Tattoo Trucker's sweaty nutsack for $6 that has 300 calories, and somehow that fills them up. If that fills you up, you're a soy boy. So we're going to Google soy boy, and we're going to find a perfect soy boy picture. There's so many soy boys on here. What is this? Oh my God. Let's go with one of these guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to paste this into our thumbnail. But we have to make some edits, because if you look at that, if you just posted that into your thumbnail, you're going to have a problem because, you know, you have their background, then you have the thumbnail background. It looks really cheap and crappy. So what you're going to have to do is remove the background of this picture in order to just show the soy boys. Now, how do you do that? There might be a better process to do it. But with this, what I do is I select the image, I go to the top, and I type in remove background. And PowerPoint will sort of kind of do it for you, but you have to make some adjustments to actually make sure everything's not cut off. Let's say I just kept the changes like this. Well, that's the Soy Boys right there. It looks like complete freaking crap. And I actually didn't know you could make additional adjustments. So some of my older thumbnails would have like cutoffs like this, and I would just pray that the when I remove the background, it looked good. But you can actually make adjustments. So let's go ahead and do that. So we go back to remove background. And there's these two buttons up here, mark areas to keep and mark areas to remove. So the thumbnail editor, the background remover, automatically removed the vast majority of this image. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click around onto areas that I want to keep. Sometimes it takes a long time. Sometimes it doesn't. It can be a huge freaking pain. But what I do is I just kind of like draw around. Like obviously I want their, masculine jacked chests in the picture. Okay, there you go. See how it's coming together? So you just click on the areas you want to keep. Look at that. Look at that man bun. I love it. See that? See, it's coming together. Okay. Add his little soy extract covered hands. Oh, it's a plant. We don't need that. Let's remove the little, I don't know. What is soy? Is it like a bean? I don't even know. But it takes a little bit of time. Now, some pictures, like they automatically do it. And you can actually find pictures that don't have a background. But if you want a specific Soy Boy picture, you're going to have to find one that's more like this. And you're going to have to play around with it. And sometimes it's not going to be perfect. So now I'm removing backgrounds. See, I don't want that. And I'm going to try to get in this sliver right. You guys like that? I'm going to try to get in this sliver right here. Okay, see? And you can be as detailed or as not detailed as you want, but it's all about your time constraints. So when I make a video, I literally just do this. And I've gotten so good at it, it takes me 3 minutes to make a thumbnail. And I'm sure there's other softwares, but if you want to do it if you want to do it for free, this is the way to do it. So here we have our Soy Boys. Okay. Now, if you want to make them stand out a little bit better on the background, you can actually format the picture and you go over to glow. So you right click, you hit format picture, you go over to glow, and you can select like a shading color. So let's do white, because why not? So you can see it kind of helps them stand out from the background a little bit better. You can actually shrink the size of the white so it's not like obnoxious. You can go as big as you want. I mean, you can make them glow like the angels that these handsome young men are. I go with like 5 or 4, just so it's kind of, or 3, just so it's kind of distinguishable. So we have our Soy Boys. Now let's find some soy products. What do Soy Boys eat? Tattooed chef. Let's find a tattooed chef meal. Now, okay. Mac and cheese, blah, 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 blah. We'll do this. So we copy it over, we paste it in, click it, remove background, and voila. Okay, this might be a freaking pain because the whole thing's like white. But you see how it doesn't take that long. And you don't have to use like the hardest pictures. Like you can actually like go and say, tattooed chef logo, no background. And you can do it that way. And they actually come pre-formatted. So when you paste it in there, it should automatically just paste the format. Usually it does that, not all the time. So we can get these Soy Boys food ready. And another thing I like to do is put objects on people's faces, like clown hats, stuff like that. But really, you can let your imagination run, because once you figure out how to remove backgrounds, I mean, you can make literally freaking anything. So let's see. Oh, God. Yeah, it's like if there's a picture with a white background, it can be a freaking pain. I might actually use like a different one. So it's just like, oh my God. Ugh. Dun, 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 dun. And if you want, you can always pay people to make you thumbnails. But if you're just starting a YouTube channel, I mean, you're not making any money. So in my opinion, it's better just to kind of learn how to do it yourself. At least so you kind of know how to do it. And then once you actually start making decent money from YouTube, you can pay somebody, $5 or $10 to make it for you. So yeah, this kind of looks like crap. So honestly, it's almost not worth my time to beautify this. Oh God. All right, there we go. There's my crappy. So you really got to be selective in what you use. Now, let's go and look through some of my old thumbnails. So, like I said, I like having big pictures of people, very big pictures, so they're recognizable. Here's Jeremy Financial Education and Catherine Wood. There's Graham Stephan. This is a half-completed thumbnail, but I was a little concerned because YouTube will delete your thumbnails. They will do it sometimes. You'll post it on there, and like, I guess they have some kind of scanner or algorithm that automatically, if it detects, like, I guess, violence or even nudity, or, I mean, I've posted stuff that people aren't even nude, and it still deletes them. So, but like this one, I was like, okay, I can have a picture of me, you know, slaying a soy boy, but they would probably instantly demonetize my video. I love this. This is my favorite soy boy thing of all time. And I have this forever. Look at this soy boy. He's got his little Che Guevara sticker and his little communist thing. And he's got his little 100% soy boy. Let's look at my older thumbnails. Let's see. This should be at the bottom here. Let's see. Yeah, so I used to use like multicolored text like this that's glowy, like Tesla is done, son. But I've kind of gotten away with that. I like to have, like, you know, just one color text that's nice and bold. Now, apparently from my Googles, the best text is what's it freaking called? Let's see. Let's put a text box in here. It's called Impact. So it's, hi guys, my name is Chris. So we select this. Let's make it white so we can see it. You want to be careful with color contrast too. And then I use the Impact text or a font. Let's make it 50. And then you can do the same thing with shading, you know, to kind of make it stand out better. You could do text glow, make it red, shrink it a little bit so it's nice and clear. And voila, there you go. You can bold it, you can do whatever. But you can definitely let your imagination run. But it's not hard. Like, you don't have to be a genius thumbnail designer or a genius artist to make a thumbnail. It's just a matter of knowing how to remove the background and the amount of time you want to put into it. This was a freaking pain. I wouldn't use this. That'd be a pain. But that's basically it. It's not hard. So let's see if there's any questions in the stream. Dun, 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 dun. So I actually paid for StreamYard, $25 a month. That's right. So I can stream at multiple locations. I'm actually streaming on Facebook right now. Brokeback Sane. I don't know what triggered that thumbnail. There had to be something he was doing, but yeah, whatever. All right, y'all want me to go through my thumbnails a little bit more? I hope I don't get in trouble for this. So let's go through the thumbnail compendium. Let me make sure I'm sharing my screen. Yeah, I'm sharing my screen. I mean, mine are obnoxious, but you got to be careful. You can't be too obscene because YouTube will delete your thumbnails. I'm probably not going to use this because it'll get me in trouble. Yeah, sometimes, like, okay, this isn't a completed thumbnail, but like I recently interviewed Marius, I can't pronounce his name, Skazaniski. And I had like a little gold miner in the background with a gold bar. And I like to have like super obnoxious ones of me because, like, if somebody sees that, they're like, what is that? And they'll potentially click on the video. There's my boy Chris Sane. All right, this is an example of actually a crappy thumbnail. And why? I think there's just too much going on here. So I was talking about Apple stock here, and I actually made this pretty recently, but there's just, I don't know. It's just, there's too much crap. You kind of want like one big picture, maybe two, and then maybe some text. So I would not recommend you do something like that. There's Tom Nash, and I guess I took a meat off of there. There's Tom and me, Kevin, smoking crack. There's Unity. Remember Unity? Remember everybody was making fun of me? Yeah. Oh, God, not that one. So this would get me in trouble on YouTube. I actually uploaded this to YouTube, and they immediately deleted it. So you got to be careful. You don't want to post crap like this because you'll get in trouble. All right, here's Jeremy again. Here's my favorite Tesla boy. There's our grifter king, Elon Musk. So actually, sometimes I just steal people's thumbnails and I'll add stuff. Like I put the clown nose on Jeremy and put Intel in there. But he kind of set himself up for that one. There's Teledoc. There's me laughing. Elon. Okay, yeah, some of these I've moved around. Here's Teddy Zane. Kamala's tax return. Own the chaos. I need to get back doing streams with him. There's lots of freaking thumbnails in here, man. But you see how I just kind of like, look at, oh my god. It's not hard. It's really not. See, this is like crappy editing. You can see like his face is all jacked up, but it's whatever. There's Jack Bogle crying because Vanguard's raising fees. This is a video about Mike Stathis. I interviewed Martin. I think he still has his channel. Me and Cole. And sometimes you got to make fun of yourself. Like if you do something stupid, you know, you can make fun of yourself. Dogecoin millionaire. Oh, the famous Kevin thumbnails back when he did his little this little thingamabobber. This is what's his freaking name? Lou versus Wall Street. This guy is the dumbest person, except for who's dumber than him? What's his name? The freaking Dogecoin clown, Matt Wallace. Besides him, this is the dumbest person on YouTube. You can go watch his videos. What's that? Just, oh my god. Here's Kevin. Oh. Now, this is another one that I think got my video demonetized. Now, you see this picture of Jeremy. He's looking at it. I actually like sit around and just laugh at my thumbnails sometimes. But here's a picture of Jeremy I found on his Instagram, and I copied it over, and he's shirtless. Like, he's not even nude. But I think sometimes YouTube just flags the weirdest freaking things. And this video actually got like partially demonetized because I think the thumbnail, or maybe I said something in it that was YouTube didn't like, but you got to be careful. You can actually upload videos and you let them scan and they'll eventually tell you when they're monetized and ready to go. So, oh God. Look at that. Look at that handsome man right there. Yeah, I've moved some of these around. Here's Ape Father. Oh, boy. This is one of my favorite ones, the Millennial Morons one. So, obviously, I haven't messed with Graham because I don't think he's a bad YouTuber. But the other two, Jeremy and Andre, are freaking clowns. Here's a Kevin thumbnail from back in the day. You know, old school strongman. Nick Doyle interview. See, if I interview somebody, I'm not going to do anything stupid with their faces. And I have nothing against Nick. I think he teaches good stuff. Ball Breath Brian, my favorite. I meet Kevin's wife, whatever. It's all Kevin's fault. So here's Jeremy was blaming Kevin for all his stocks going down. And of course, I had to mock him because Kevin doesn't control the stock market. All right, here's multiple Kevins. Kevin. It's not hard to make. It's a lot of fun. I mean, I hate to say it, but he kind of looks like a frog. Chris Sane. Here's Tom Nash, the pug. Oh, God. Oh, God, I cracked myself up. First Command. Jeremy's girl, whatever. Oh, God. So I didn't actually make this. Somebody else made this. And I was just like, I don't know what I did with it, but this was freaking hilarious. So, no, I did not make this, Jeremy. One of your fans did. Here's Meet Kevin blaming the suits. All right. For some reason, he comes forward. I don't know why. Kim Kardashian. Oh. There's me upside down. I don't know why I'm there. Yeah, this is like kind of a stupid thumbnail. This is Ellie in space and what's his freaking name? This guy's a moron. Here's Charlie, my freaking hero. I love this guy. My favorite investor of all time. Oh, God. Remember when me and Kevin had different color hair and I was using the troll dolls? Whoa. Well, that's a weird one. Here's JT Wealth, everybody's favorite girl on YouTube. I don't know why. All right. I don't know. Okay. So I think Ape Father was deleting my comments. So I just saved it here. There we go. Okay. So that I have 1,000 different freaking thumbnails on here. Chicken butt crack, wish stock, stock mo. See, this is a kind of a crappy thumbnail. Like, I would make his face bigger. I wouldn't use this multicolored text. I wouldn't do that. Here's me and Elon in a Hummer. Let's see. Everything money, meathead. Yeah. That's kind of it. So hopefully you kind of learned something, but it's really not that hard. All right, let's see some comments. Do a You don't have to spend any money on software. I do it for free. And if, actually I pay people like $5, $10 to make thumbnails. So if you don't have time, especially if your channel's huge, you don't have time, just freaking pay people. Let's see. Can't wait for the Rick thumbnail. Oh, I heard Grinder was going public. If that is Rick Grinder, I need to analyze some Grinder stock. I can tell you 3 stocks that will 10x. The Chef, Playboy, Warner Bros, Formicon. Want to do a VT? Sure, you can make a tracker. I don't care. Yeah, Echoes uses Photoshop. He actually has some pretty good stuff. So I would, maybe he'll make a video about it. But like, I think PowerPoint's the same thing, and it keeps the dimensions good, so you don't have to worry about it. Photoshop is, I like PowerPoint better personally, but whatever. So anyway, that's it. Maybe I'll look at some Grinder stock later. And y'all have a wonderful day, and hopefully you learned something. Bye.